decir, aquí tú lo que tienes que hacer es respetar a tus compañeros de profesión y dejar de hacer el mono.
Bueno, la afición del Metropolitano, seguro que habrá
Pues habría lío seguro.
I'm rapidly falling out of love with football. I just wonder what's the point anymore, you know.
Yes lads, welcome to another video, and today I wanna talk about this problem that's been happening in football, and like that's kind of ruining the game for many fans and for the players as well. The problem is mainly caused around Brazilian players. It's happened with Neymar, Richarlison, and the most recent case, Vinicius Jr. These problems around these Brazilian footballers will be around these two main factors: showboating, so just doing an unnecessary amount of football skills, which happened to Neymar and Richarlison. They did that and they got a lot of backlash for it. And the new one, which is celebrating, which Vinicius Jr. got his form of backlash from. So in the intro, Vinicius Jr. is celebrating. People did not take it very well. And how did this celebrating actually start? This Vinicius Jr. situation began on the match between Real Madrid and Mallorca, where Real Madrid won 4-1 and Vinicius Jr. managed to get himself on the score sheet. As a form of celebrating, he decided to dance as a traditional way that Brazilians celebrate is samba dancing, or like some form of dancing. I don't know. Dancing was not taken well by the manager of Mallorca, Javier Aguirre, and thus he requested his players to fully go hard on it, break Vinicius Jr. And of course, because of this, Vinicius Jr. that match was the most fouled player on the pitch. Of course, after the match there was more backlash as the owner of Spanish Agents, Pedro Bravo, went on an interview and talked about his disappointment and anger towards Vinicius Jr.'s form of celebrating, and fully said he should respect his rivals and stop playing the monkey.
That's got to be racist. There's no way.
Social media did not take this well and fully started supporting Vinicius Jr., saying hashtag Baila Vini Jr., which means dance Vini Jr. And then to reply to the Mallorca manager and to Pedro Bravo, Vinicius Jr. said, respect my decision because I'll keep dancing no matter what. He thought the situation was fully finished, like the things were done, the case was closed. It was not. In the match between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, prior to the match, Atletico Madrid midfielder Koke was asked in an interview what would he and Atletico players do if Vinicius Jr. scored and celebrated by dancing, and then he did not hold back, and he fully said there will be trouble. This has happened many times before to Brazilian players. As I said in the beginning, first person that this has happened to in the recent times was Neymar. The situation with Neymar goes back in 2020, where in a match between PSG and Montpellier, Neymar was just thinking, he was just feeling dangerous that day and started doing too many skills, and the referee kept handling it until it was enough. Neymar does a rainbow flick and then gets given a yellow card for showboating, and the reason that the referee gave was that there was a lack of respect for opponents. Of course, this was not taken well by Neymar because he's just doing what he loves doing, playing football, and I don't think why he should be getting a yellow card for doing skills while it's a part of the game, a beautiful part of the game as well. So for the Neymar situation, now the last situation of this video is of course evolving around Richarlison. Richarlison, a player they just want to fully punch in your face, he was again in social media, and of course he just loves doing what he does best. The match between Tottenham and Nottingham Forest, Richarlison, since Tottenham were already up, they're winning, no one cares, and then Brennan Johnson fully goes slide tackle. However, this is not what happened in the game. Brennan Johnson, he did what he did, just break his legs if he starts doing kick-ups against you. He fully took the piss there. However, what was worse was what happened by the media after. Social media and also by pundits, especially Jamie Carragher, this action by Richarlison was not taken well, doing kick-ups and showing, just showing some sort of flair that was unnecessary, but yet I loved it. So anyway, what am I trying to achieve in this video? Why did I even make this? I made this because look at the three players: Richarlison, Neymar, Vinicius Jr. What do they all have in common? They're Brazilian. And what is Brazil? Brazil is the home of football, the people that basically made football. And this video was to talk about the backlash, the unnecessary backlash that these players got. And I feel like this is not fair, because all you're doing is just, you're making the beautiful game beautiful. Like, that's the point. And Pele said that football is the beautiful game, and this is why it's classed as that, because the skills and everything that we see in the sport. And if players are getting booked, mocked on social media, and fully just like people don't take their actions well, then what is the point of playing? You're literally mocking Brazilians who are probably in the top 1 percentile of footballers in the world, and you're fully advising them on something that they can't do, when it fully makes people attracted to the beautiful game. People that are now watching football, or the beautiful game, they were brought into the sport by one player, many players, but one of the players that you think of when you talk about attracting you to football is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, one of the best skillers ever at skills. He was just 5-star. Like, you could make a new skill rating for him, just for him, 6-star skills. That would be applicable to him, and he was really a player that just brought the beauty into the game. And now the other players are, following his footsteps: Neymar, Richarlison, and Vinicius Jr. We really need to protect these players from all the backlash that they receive, and let them amaze us and please us in football. That was all I was trying to talk about in this video. I really hope you enjoyed, lads. That was it, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.